Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here to talk about my winter favorites. I try to do favorites videos seasonally and just talk about all the stuff that I've been loving recently. So for winter, I don't have a ton of things, but I have stuff that I've really been enjoying. So I'll just get into it. So I'll start off with the beauty items. And of course I have to start off by talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. If you've been watching my palette of the month videos, you'll know this was my palette of the month for January. I was also using this palette like the second half of December, so it's definitely something I've been using this winter. And it's just a gorgeous palette. I really enjoy it. It has a good mix of colors, a lot of good sort of everyday shades, a lot of really pretty, beautiful mattes, and then the very colorful shades, so I've really just been loving this palette this winter, so I definitely had to mention this. And then kind of going along with that, I was really into sort of those berry shades. So my favorite lip product of late has been the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. And really this is an all the time favorite, but for Christmas I got a set, I think it was like 6 different ones. And these are 3 of the shades from the set that I got for Christmas, and they're all very like berry toned, pink toned, and I think they went really well with the Modern Renaissance palette. So the 3 shades I have here are Tulip, looks like that, and I have one in Berry, that's the darkest one is in Berry, and then the 3rd one was in the shade Poppy. And I just really like these, especially for winter. They're really nice because they're very hydrating, so your lips are drier and you need some more moisture, so these are really nice. And I also like that they give a little bit of color and that they're that sort of like pinkish berry shades, so really enjoyed those. And then finally, for beauty product, I have something else I got for Christmas, which was a fragrance. This is the Erin Ikat Jasmine, and I'm wearing it today, and I don't know, just been into this Jasmine scent, so that has also been a favorite. Next I have a tea favorite, and if you watch my Project Tea videos, you probably know what it is because I have talked about it a lot, but it's a tea from David's Tea. It is one of their Christmas holiday teas, and this is in Santa's Secret. It's a black tea with peppermint, and then the fun part of it, and if I can get one of them, it has little sprinkles in the shape of candy canes, so if you can see. And that little extra touch, it just makes this tea so special. But without that even, it still tastes really good. The kind of black tea with the peppermint just is a very nice blend. So I purchased some of this for myself. I also got some for Christmas, so I am well stocked. But it's definitely been a winter favorite. Next I do have a book. This is something else I got for Christmas, but I've really been enjoying it this winter. It's a very kind of winter book, but it's the little book of Hygge, the Danish Secrets of Happy Living. And I started seeing this like Hygge, that like kind of word or that sort of idea, I feel like maybe a year ago or so, and I was sort of interested in what it was. But it's just kind of the Danish way of life. They have a focus on being very cozy and just having cozy environments, and spending time with friends, and it's kind of different than sort of the American way of life, so it's been really interesting to read. And their sort of whole thing is about kind of enjoying time with family and friends and creating comfortable environments. They really love like burning candles and having warm drinks and having comfortable clothing and like a bunch of like things that really appeal to me. So I've really been enjoying reading this book and kind of learning more about this whole idea and philosophy of sort of life. So really enjoyed that. Then I had to mention a television show. So the show that I've recently really loved is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's a show that was created by Amy Sherman Palladino, who created Gilmore Girls. So I've been wanting to watch it, but I don't have Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. But it was a few weekends ago, they had, right after they won their Golden Globe, they had it like streaming, or they had it for free for like a weekend, so I just binged it over that weekend. But I really love it. It's so good. Like if you like Gilmore Girls, I think you'd really enjoy it. But it's set in like 1958, and it's about a woman who his husband has left her, and she kind of stumbles into the world of comedy, and it's sort of about being a woman in comedy at that time. But it's also about her family relationships. I mean, of course it is. It's Amy Sherman Palladino, but she has to kind of move back with her parents. So there's this whole like family dynamics, and it's just really good. And I love that set in the 50s. Like the sets, the costumes and everything are so great, and so great for that time period. But the actual like storylines are also really good. So really love that. And then finally I'll mention music. Definitely my winter favorite has been Brandi Carlile. She has a new album, By the Way I Forgive You, that's coming out later in February, I think February 16th. But I have pre-ordered the album, so I've kind of been listening to songs as they've been released. Brandi Carlile is an artist I love. I actually saw her back in December. She's one I've seen a few times in concert. She's great live in concert, but I've been loving her new songs, and her first song that she released, The Joke, is definitely one of the best songs ever. Like, it's so relevant for these times with all of the different like sexual harassment that's going on, and everyone coming forward with those sort of stories. So it's really relevant to kind of that, or just the overall like feeling, and you know, the current political situation and all of that. So really good, and I can't wait for her album. But that's definitely been a winter favorite as well. So that is everything. Not a bunch of favorites for this like winter, but stuff that I really have been loving. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.